This is not a funny story. One of those dumb ways to die story. Oh, one time I got a random inquiry from a man that found me online and wanted me to show him this weird house. It was a house with straight up white hardwood floors, and it was huge, and it was on like acres and acres. That's over $1 million. And of course, I would love to help $1 million client anytime they call me. Not anymore. Anyway, I agreed to meet him at this place. It's on a weekend. I remember I even called my friend Lori and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be at this address. Like, if I don't call you within an hour, call the cops. I meet this random man at the place. I did look him up first. I knew who he was. He owned a business, blah, blah, blah. But normal people murder all the time, right? Don't they? They were normal till they were murderers. Anyhow, this normal guy meets me at this place, and as I'm approaching the house, I'm like, oh my God, if I got murdered here, nobody would even hear me. Nobody would even know. I walk in the house, no cell phone signal. Walking deeper into the house, I realize that he's like letting me walk into every room first, and every time I'm like, nope, you first. So we get down to the basement, and he like signals again, and I'm like, you first, Sarah. I need to be close to the door so I can book it if you turn out to be a murderer. Anyway, he goes, do you know what happened to the girlfriend of the previous owner of this house? And I'm like, nope. And he tells me a story about how she was found dead, floating on the brandy wine. And that, my friends, was all he had to say for me to say, you know what? I have to be somewhere else. I just need to go right now. That was all I needed to hear for me to book it to the front of the house. It's coming out slowly, and I'm already calculating the time it's going to take me to run to my car. I did have my brass knuckles with me, so I was prepared. I did have my pepper spray, but that was it. He comes out, still trying to talk to me. I lock the door, run to my car, and I'm like, see you later. I left. I called the listing agent, and he actually told me that this creepy man had been lurking around the house without permission, trying to break in, and had actually asked multiple other agents to show him the property. So he had already been in there. Anyhow, that was my dumb ways to die, episode number 1 story.